Hello. My name is Coach Busy Sarah. I am your business wellness coach, whatever your business is, whether you are an entrepreneur or a mompreneur or a solopreneur or a team builder, an executive, a gig worker, a side hustler, whatever your business is, however you are checking that bag, I will make sure that you are always protected and empowered. And this is one of the ways that I do it. So I am here representing the lovely ladies of justice, as I am an independent associate with PPLSI, the organization that I know for sure loves us. Okay. I am presenting your opportunity, your freedom. We are looking for more partners so that we can expand. Come join the team. We're waiting for you. Now let's talk about how the world has changed forever, right? I am a digital nomad, so I literally work from anywhere. Wherever I have my phone, wherever I have my laptop, wherever we have our VPN networks, we are connected. And in that space, we are able to make an income, have more time and flexibility to build our business, and we are independent associates. And in these uncertain times, doesn't it make sense to have like a backup plan? I'm not saying stop whatever it is that you're doing, but I'm telling you that you can add our space to whatever it is that you're doing and become more protected and empowered and protect and empower the people that you love and the people that you care about. And I will explain how we can do that, okay? When I was younger, maybe a few years ago, I found out that there were 3 kinds of incomes. And one of my mentors said to me, "Are you working for the right kind of income, Sarah?" And I say, "It's green. It spends. It must be right." I had no idea that there were 3 forms of income. Linear income, meaning that you're trading your time for money. You are your biggest asset. So if your asset doesn't get up, your asset doesn't get paid, that's linear. That's what most of us do. Leveraged income is when we are team builders and when we work with a team, and there is just unlimited income potential for our partners, for our teammates, and for ourselves and our organizations. And there's also residual income. It's part of your retirement plan, okay? It means that I, as a young mompreneur, being an independent associate, having this type of ability, I still get paid in 2023 from work that I did in 2021. It's phenomenal when you start seeing that on the back end. Even though it's little trickles every month, it all builds up because it's compound. And so whenever you're thinking about starting any type of endeavor, make sure that you evaluate these 5 areas according to Forbes, okay? The company, the need in the marketplace, the product, the compensation, and the timing. Let's cover all of that. From an accident, a mission was born, and that mission was equal access to justice because Harlan Stonecipher went through an accident, had all of the other kind of insurances, car insurance for the damage to his property, the car right there. He had medical insurance to take care of his medical bills from the injuries that he sustained during the car accident. Heck, he even had life insurance. What he didn't have was legal insurance. And so he ended up paying a fortune to make sure that his family's fortune was going to be protected. And so in 1972, we started protecting and empowering lives across the US and Canada. And our vision, Harlan Stonecipher and Mrs. Stonecipher's vision, was to provide equal access to the liberty, equality, opportunity, and justice that every human deserves, which is why we have been listed in Forbes, CNBC, Yahoo Finance, and Bloomberg. And I will go ahead and add this little caveat because I have heard people say this. PPLSI is Prepaid Legal Services, Inc. Okay? Yes, we were once known as Prepaid Legal. Yes, we did have a name change. Our name change was because our offerings grew. And so our name had to represent that space. So we are the disruptive innovation. We make everything simpler, easier, more affordable. Amazon did it with shopping. Spotify did it with music. PPLSI and the Legal Shield app does that for the legal system. I don't know about you, but have you thought about having your will done? Has your personal information been compromised? You've been treated unfairly and had to say, let me speak to your supervisor. Received a traffic ticket? Well, look, if you join our collective buying power of millions and you pay by the month, not by the hour, we can empower you and yours and then some. And let me explain how we do that with Legal Shield, with our mobile app. Now, I was a very blessed soul. My mom, I love her so much. She was my first business partner and first member because she remembered. She actually signed us up for membership when I was about 19, 20 years old. And so back in the day, there was no app, right? And it was a membership that was in the form of a card, like one that you would get from like the gas station or your library card, if you will. And the card said something to the extent of like, if you plan on arresting, detaining, whatever to my client, they have legal rights, contact me, blah, 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 from the attorneys. And so the first time I got pulled over, growing up in the hood, all my friends were heathens. We had to take it slow. I was driving a old school Chevy Caprice Classic. It was considered like a hood car. So when I got pulled over with the card, my mom was actually introduced to prepaid legal services is what it was called at the time. She was introduced by a retired Army man. And the reason why she got it was because my cars kept getting taken. And so we got tired of having to pay to get the car out of the impound. And so she was like, I'm tired of these people messing with my baby. So when the man told her about it, she got it. I'm driving my 92 Caprice Classic, bubble blue, sitting up on things. It was, it had sounds. And so I got pulled over. And when I got pulled over, I quickly collect all my things that are needed during a traffic stop, right? License, insurance, all of that stuff. I had everything collected. I had it all in a neat little pile, ready to present it to the officer that was now approaching my window, right? And I'm freaking out because I'm in the car by myself. I'm a little bitty lady, I'm from adopted refugee from the Philippines, survived a volcano, came over here when I was almost 3. And so, I'm not really that big. And so while he's approaching me, I remembered that my mom gave me this card and I took it off of my keychain. Actually, it wasn't even the full one. I put it on top and I had everything presented out the window in a pretty little package, like, bam. So he gets up to the window, doesn't even speak to me to say anything. He looks down at the card, looks at my hand, right? Looks at this neat little stack and says, get the out of here. Y'all, when I felt the power because he saw that little bitty card, I knew that when it turned into an app, I did not have to be sold. I was so ready to sign up and become part of the volunteer army that is PPLSI. And so some of the things that are covered are things like unlimited number on personal issues, okay? You get to have unlimited personal advice, y'all. Have you ever heard somebody say, I'm going to have my attorneys get back with your attorneys, or let me talk to my attorney, or I'll have my attorney get back to you? Guess what? We have that power now because another thing that they do is they make letters and phone calls on our behalf. Boss moves. When you write your own letters, you make your own phone calls, it's not going to get the same traction that when you have the attorneys there, okay? Also have your contracts reviewed, because in our house, there is not a single contract that gets signed until the attorneys review it. And that's up to 15 pages. Other things that are covered are things like your will, y'all. It is part of the app. You go to the app, you do your will on the app. I don't know about y'all, but it was so weird when I was calling around to see. I really wanted to see, like, is this really that big of a deal? This having your will, right? 34-year-old mompreneur. I have businesses. I'm building empires. I have children. I'm in a probate state, so I need to make sure that everything's in order. Start calling around, start getting the numbers. The cheapest that I found was $800. The most expensive that I found was $1,300. And updates were usually between $200 and $400 for the yearly update. Y'all, this is included in our membership. There is no longer an excuse when it is paying $1 a day. It is worth it, okay, to keep the drama away, because that's your last love letter to your family, to your children, okay? The traffic assistance, y'all, this is phenomenal. Moving violations are covered no matter where you are, no matter where you live. So if you live here in the mighty Midwest, in the Chicagoland area, and you're visiting your family in Florida and you get pulled over, do you really want to have to go back to Florida to handle a traffic ticket? No. So the app is going to take care of that. Tap the app. Don't take the crap. I'm just saying. Another thing is that the civil trial defense, there are some things that are covered in there. You get a certain amount of hours. We do tax audit assistance. Okay, everybody needs that just in case. You never know what's going to happen. A 25% preferred member discount, y'all, that is so real. I'll give y'all a quick little scenario. One of my friends needed, again, my friends are heathens. I love them, but this is what they were. Needed their backgrounds expunged. And so I was like, well, do me a favor. You call around, find out how much it would cost you for you to get that done outside. And let me contact our attorneys here in the Chicagoland area. And so when I did, her lowest price that she found was $1,500. No, sorry, $10,500 was the lowest price that she found. The most expensive was $15,000, right? Hold on, let me say this right. So she found the attorney. Yes, the attorneys told her $10,500. That was the cheapest. The most expensive attorney told her $15,000 to take care of everything, right? Sounds so confident. So they did. Okay, the Legal Shield attorneys told us that they could cover everything for $800. So the discount is phenomenal, okay? 25% goes a long way. My favorite thing, the thing that moved my spirit so much, was the 24/7 emergency protection, 24/7, 365 access to the attorneys, not just for you, but for your whole family. I myself had paid $5,000 and $10,000 attorney retainer fees, okay, and that only covered me. And I couldn't call them on Saturday night at 11:42 p.m. because I got pulled over. No, I could not do that. I didn't have that access, okay? And for $1 a day, I get that access. I feel like royalty. Come feel like royalty with me. We do everything in the form of the app, so it makes everything so much easier, so much faster, and it is $1 a day, keeps the drama away. I'm not saying that you can be stressless, but you can stress less by making sure that you only rocking with the best and making sure that you're protected, okay? And these are some of the ways that we do it. Now, these are the people that are covered, right? That $1 a day goes a long way. The member spouse, or domestic partner, not both, one or the other, okay? Never married dependent children under the age of 26, living at home, or if they're full-time students, dependent children under the age of 18, right? And any child that is physically or mentally disabled and living at home will also be covered. And so now let me tell you a little bit about ID Shield, okay? monitoring and alerts that matter, okay? We are going to be monitoring your credit score, your email, your medical ID, monitoring the dark web, y'all. I remember the first time that I signed up for this and I got other people that I wanted to make sure were protected and empowered. I said, hey, this is what it is. And they said, my identity has been stolen before. I said, how? They said, through my video gaming system. I said, what? It's like, yeah, through the games. Sometimes I have to put my card information, and my information was stolen. And I said, oh my goodness, I got this ID shield. Come get behind my shield. Come on, this is Sarah's shield. What's up? And so he immediately signed up. As soon as he signed up, he got a blinky. Said that his information was found on the dark web. And so with having the monitoring and the alerts, right, not just a smoke detector, but also the firefighters to put it out, now we are able to protect and empower you. This is not like a hospital gown where you think you're covered until you turn around and you're butt out, okay? We have the comprehensive restoration, and it's licensed private investigators. As soon as it happens, hit them up. They are there for you to do whatever it takes, as long as it takes to restore your identity back to its pre-theft status, okay? You have some AI technology with Trend Micro, the VPN proxy, y'all. That's important. You get to have your own Wi-Fi, okay? And that's the cool part. And you have the password manager, because I look like I have it all together, but deep down, I can't remember my passwords. And so the password manager is awesome for that, because who really wants to memorize all their passwords? And you can't have the same one, y'all. That's not a good idea. Don't have the same passwords, okay? Don't let it be, your pet's birthday, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Like, you have to switch it up, because these hackers are crazy. And it's not just your identity that they're stealing. They really want your credit. So credit counseling and education and privacy management are part of our identity protection plan, right? And so who's covered with this? With the individual plan, it's just the individual. With the family plan, it's the member's spouse or domestic partner. Again, not both, one or the other, okay? And up to 10 children under the age of 18. It also provides consultation and restoration services for dependent children that are between the ages of 18 and 26. That's still living in your home, okay? And so member perks is a phenomenal way to offset the cost of your membership. Let me explain. My last Fitbit that I bought, I got $70 off because I ordered through my app. If you're one of my members, I'm going to show you how to do that. I want you to have the best membership experience possible, and I am here as a lady of justice to make sure you get that, okay? So, got $70 off of my Fitbit purchase. I utilized budget recently, and I needed a car for 11 days. And so I ordered the premium SUV, which was normally priced at $202 a day, right? I got it for $59 a day, okay? The membership, the savings, the perks, everything is so phenomenal. AT&T phone bill, get $40 off a month. Y'all, this is $1 a day. It feels like I'm robbing them a little bit, right? No, this is all legit. The company did this, okay? It's not me. I didn't do this, but I love them for it. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the compensation. It's important, right? When you enroll members, that's like your whole linear. You're trading your time for money, right? You enroll people, you get paid between $70 to $370 per membership, protecting and empowering the people. And you get paid the next day. This is a beautiful thing. The leveraged, build a team, y'all. Be a team builder. Help other people achieve their dreams. And when you fill yourself up and you have that overflow and other people are catching that overflow, now other people can catch the other people's overflow, okay? So we're just going to continue to keep this going, build each other up. Let's go, because teamwork makes the dream work, okay? And the residual income. On month 13, one of my favorite numbers, by the way. Month 13, you start getting paid every month for the lifetime of the membership. Y'all, that could be massive. Okay, let's think about compound, right? Like saving $1 a day doesn't sound like a lot until you have 365 at the end of the year, right? So that whole thought process of compound really makes a huge difference in the leverage space, in the residual space. And so if you're doing the fast start training, which I recommend everybody do, right? Because if you want to be successful, they say that you should go alone, right? Or if you want to be, if you want to be successful, go fast and go with the team. That's what they say. Go fast, go with the team. Success likes momentum, right? Because just like momentum, things are just going to flow, things are just going to happen. So that's how we get this cracking. So in your first 45 days, you have the option to unlock a fast start bonus of up to $300. Okay. You hit the core rank, which is level 3. 1, 2, 3. And in doing so, that's like protecting like 4 or 5 families. And if you are in the space para negocios, for the businesses, it's a little bit different because your numbers will be a little bit bigger. So the bonuses will be easier to attain. And I feel like Sonic, right? There are 12 rings that that our organization offers us. And I am on my way right now to the first ring, which is 50,000. Okay. And there's 12. I want all 12 of them. I'm like Sonic, y'all. I'm like Sonic. Okay. Don't nobody want to race me. All they can really do is chase me. So we gonna get all them rings and we gonna level up. And the squad's about to get on. And this is how we do it, because the compensation plan is so beautiful that if we were protecting 4 families a month with what we call our combo, which is our 6490 plan, right? Which is the legal plan and the identity protection, you could make anywhere between 300 and 3,000 a month. Okay. And if you were to build up a team and have 25 teammates doing the same thing, okay, hold on, wait a second. 25 teammates, hold up, Sarah. I'm just trying to make some funds, right? You said teach 25 teammates. No, let me break this down a little bit, okay? Let me get this. So if your one self went to go invite 5 people and those 5 people invited 5 people, you just got your 25 right there. Okay? You don't have to know 25 people, because somebody knows somebody that knows somebody. And that's how we make things happen, because we realize that this is a constellation and the universe is expansive and we're all stars. Okay? Tú es estrellas. And so in that being the case, we all have to start. We all have the opportunity to shine up here. So welcome to the team. Bienvenidos. I think I'm still learning, but this is just a little bit more about the compensation. I'm not going to go too deep into it, but there's all kinds of bonuses that can happen. Okay. All kinds of bonuses. If you look on one side of the screen, that's just a few of the bonuses. That's $300 in the first 45 days. You look on the other side of the screen, that's a possibility of $300 every time somebody makes a sale, every time somebody covers a family, every time somebody has a subscription, because this is subscription based, the same way that Netflix is subscription based, the same way that Amazon Prime is subscription based. This is subscription based for your attorneys. Okay? Protect and empower yourself. It's $1 a day. Keep the drama away. Okay? Because if you don't know, you give it to your attorneys. That's what we do. Performance Club, incentive trips, bonuses. Y'all, Performance Club is where it's at. Making sure that you hit Performance Club is a beautiful thing, and it's protecting 2 to 4 families a month. If you're in business, it's a little bit different. We will talk about that. Holla at me. I am Proud Lady of Justice. I am here to protect and empower you, your family, and your friends, and their families, and your business, and your workforce, and their families. Okay? We're here with our wide range of offerings in our PPLSI suites, and there is so much more. Okay, I'm only a part of this dynamic team, there are more of us. Okay? This is just a start. So, again, getting back to that space, right? Those 5 areas that we needed to evaluate: the company, the need in the marketplace. Y'all, the need in the marketplace. When a recent study was just conducted, it said, if you had the option to have legal insurance, would you? 93% of consumers said that they would. Okay? Here's the kicker. There's only a 3% market penetration, which means that 97% is still open for us. So sky is the limit, okay? Become an associate, become one of my business partners, join forces with me. We're here, go, team, go. Like, it's phenomenal, y'all. There's so much that could be done. You work part-time to build up your empire. I'm not saying stop what you're doing. And I'm not saying that what I'm doing is better than what you're doing. What I'm saying that this is just a different opportunity, right? This is not for you to have a job, right? Because a lot of business owners are owned by their business. In this space, this is not where we are, okay? Because we start part-time. We work from anywhere. We have a willable book of business. Y'all, it don't matter how great your title is at a company. I mean, unless you're the CEO or the CEO like me. CEO of my own company, right? I'm also the president of my own company, being an adopted refugee from the Philippines. I was like, I want to be the president one day. And they was like, well, Sarah, you can't do that because you're not from this country. And I was like, wait, they said I can't be the president of this country, but I still be the president. So I did that. So we are here to be all that we can be, to do all that we can do. Sharing is caring. That's why I'm giving this information to you, because no matter what your title is at a job, you cannot leave your position to your children, okay? This is a willable book of business. My 17-year-old already is my beneficiary. She will be the one that takes over my business, but guess what? She's 17. She told me that on her 18th birthday, she's a lady of justice. I get to train her. That's one of mine. Okay, we get these fast start training classes done. We always have weekly training mentors that are pouring into us, y'all, because we got game. Okay, we have great associations, mentors, and the environment. We also have the options. It's up to you what you do. It's up to you. You get to make that move because you the boss, okay? And it's not just that you're the boss because you have your own business. You're also the boss because when it comes to the attorneys, guess what? You choose when they call you. You schedule. Let's talk about being royal, okay? I pay $1 a day. I feel so special, okay? So again, become one of my business partners. Come join me. Let's get this. Let's protect and empower the world. This is Sarah Shield. Start right now. Under $100 to get your own business started. We're a 50-plus-year-old company, okay? We've been around for a while. We are protecting and empowering people on a regular basis. We are covering businesses. We protect people's identities, and we are still growing. So in the spirit of momentum, it only takes 3 minutes to get enrolled. And it's as simple as 1, 2, 3. Enroll, start your membership, becoming an associate, one of my new business partners, enjoying the opportunity for you to get paid daily. Earn a great income while doing something phenomenal for the world, for the good of all and to the harm of none, especially myself, because that's an ode to overall health. So again, my name is Coach Sarah Velasco. I am your business wellness coach, and I am here to lead you to find the right balance between your personal and professional life, and we'll get it. Until next time, I'm wishing you love, peace, wellness, and success. Take care. Bye.